was really cold here this morning in Santa Anita, relatively speaking, I guess. The temperatures struggling to get out of the 40s for most of the morning, but it was quite hot out on the racetrack with a lot of action, a lot of horses here now. We got to see some new faces today, among them the Florida Invaders, Math Wizard and Diamond Oops were here and out on the track for the first time. A lot of the Kentucky contingent was in. One of the horses I actually liked today was Arklow, going to the turf course for trainer Brad Cox. And turf course really got busy for the first time this morning, too. We had about 7 or 8 horses go out around 7:30. Most of them Euros, but Arklow was out there as well. And Frankie Dettori was up on one of the horses, as was Ryan Moore, pretty much just cantering and galloping around the grass course. We might see a few the Euros blow out tomorrow. A lot of the Joseph O'Brien horses were out on the track again this morning, but the Aidan O'Brien horses we have yet to see. Maybe tomorrow will be the first spotting for those. Only 3 recorded works today. One by Castle Lady, who seems to work every single day. This is about the 4th or 5th time she blew out since I've been here over the last week. Went 3/8 and 37 and change. Galloped out in 51, and she's really shown some good energy holding that form all the way through all this vigorous morning activity. So maybe a little bit of a long shot play to look at over the weekend. Matera Sky, the Japanese Invader, was the busiest of the workers. Went a full half mile in 50 and 1. Finished up okay, but never switched off his left lead, and that was similar yesterday to his stablemate Full Flat, who also struggled a little bit before switching leads in his work yesterday. As of the third worker was shoplifted, as expected. I had 38 and change, just that typical Steve Asmussen maintenance blowout. A little closer to the work than to the race than usual. Shoplifted, I think, is a live horse to look at in the juvenile here on Friday. A late caught my eye again this morning. Boy, she continues to make a fabulous impression. I thought Secret Spice was very good today. I like what I saw from Secret Spice. Just a couple of the others. Decorated Invader. I like Decorated Invader. My first look at him. And Imperial Hint got to stretch his legs this morning. Just jogged yesterday, but turned around and galloped today after jogging a mile around. And he really wanted to do a lot more than his rider wanted him to. And he was reluctant to pull up. Was a handful before finally pulling up into the clubhouse turn. Codavana had a good gallop this morning, early, just after dawn. Everybody now is out there doing something or other on all three tracks, the main track, the turf course, and even over on the training track. So we're about there now, 2 days away. Not much more to report from a workout standpoint, but we'll keep an eye on these horses in the morning just to see if anything either catches our eye a little bit more or maybe catches our eye in a negative way over the next couple of days, as we're right on top of Breeders' Cup 2019. And we've got a ton of information for you on the DRF website this afternoon. All the advanced stories for all the races now are in and up on the site. And our Clocker Report, the first Clocker Report, will be available this afternoon for Friday's card. We'll have the Saturday Clocker Report up for the Clocker Report for Saturday's card up tomorrow, and that can be purchased at drf.com/clocker. So again, keep it right here as we're ready to go for Breeders' Cup 2019.